What are the Samanya Srotodushti Karana? How to understand Samanya Srotodushti Karana with the current understanding? This is the topic of this particular video. Dear ANA community members, press the like button and spread this particular video to maximum number of the true Nidana learners so that we can make a huge movement out of this particular small message. Don't forget to press the bell icon so that the YouTube algorithms will be fetching you the right information at the right time for the right purpose. When you think about the Samanya Sruto Dushti Karana, this is the description available in Charaka Samhita Vimanasthana 5th chapter. The shloka goes like this. Aharashcha viharashcha yahasya dosha gunaihi samaha dhatubiru vigunaschanti srotasam sapradoshakah. Aharaha cha viharaha cha yah syat dosha gunaihi samaha dhatubihi vigunaha cha api srotasam sapradoshakah. If you say this continuously, aharashcha viharashcha yahasya dosha gunaihi samaha Dhatubiruvigunaschapi Srotasamsa Pradoshakaha. So here, the Samanya Srotodushti Karana, they are a diet and a regimen, that is Ahara, something related to the food intake as such. Vihara, that is related to the body's routine activities, etc., which are responsible for the, which are having the similar gunas of the dosha, that is the dosha gunaihi samaha dhatubihi vigunaha, in the sense which is considered to be dhatu virodhaka swabhavaha, so which is though some of the gunas they are having the similar qualities of the dhatu, but that will be increasing that particular dhatu. This is responsible for the total dysfunction of the dhatu itself. So dosha gunaihi samaha, in the sense the one which is responsible for the increase of the dosha in the body. For example, if the person is going to take more amount of the ruksha guna substance as such, so that will be responsible for the increase of the vata dosha in the body. If the person is doing more amount of the vyayama, so that will be responsible for the increase of the vata dosha in the body. So in that way, we are going to consider the Srotodushti Karana, Samanya Srotodushti Karana, which are the diet and regimen which are having the similar qualities of the dosha, and the regimen which are which will be afflicting the dhatu, but that is not having the opposite the gunas of the dhatu. So we are going to learn this. Before that, regarding the dosha prakopaka karana, in the sense the textbook says व्यायामात् अपतर्पणात् प्रपतनात् भङ्गात् क्षयात् जागरात् वेगानां च विधारणात् अतिशुचः शैत्यादतित्रासतः रूक्षक्षोभकषाचित्तकटुकैरेभिः प्रकोपं व्रजेत् वायुर्वारिधरागमे परिणते चान्ये अपराह्ने अपि च कट्वंलोष्णविदाहि तीक्ष्ण लवणक्रोधोपवासा तपस्त्री संपर्क तिलातसी दधिसुराशुप्त आरनालादिभिः भुक्ते जीर्यते भोजने च शरदि ग्रीष्मे सति प्राणिनां मध्याह्ने तथा अर्धरात्रिसमये पित्तं प्रकोपं व्रजेत् गुरुमधुररसात् स्निग्ध दुःखेक्षुभक्ष द्रवदधि दिननिद्रावुपसर्पिष्प्रपूरैः तुहिनपतनकाले श्लेष्मणः सम्प्रकोपः प्रभवति दिवसादौ भुक्तमात्रे वसन्ते. If the person is having the exposure to these kinds of the nidana, either in terms of the ahara or vihara, then we are going to expect the affliction of the Srotas as such. So this is the description available in Ashtanga Hridaya regarding the dosha prakopa karana. This is the nidanas in terms of the sannipataja nidana as such. If the person is exposed to that, there may be the possibility of affliction of the Srotas in due course of time. Either it may be a sooner or later. We are going to learn these with few examples. So here, dosha increasing vihara. Suppose if the person is going to do cycling in the month of the winter, so then that is considered to be responsible for the increase of vata dosha in the body. But when you think about the uh, impact on the Srotas, we are going to expect. Suppose the person is having the wearing the not wearing the gloves, then we are going to expect Rasavaha Srotas affliction. And so, for example, so here face is not being covered by the what do you say that the any kind of the covering in this particular time of the extreme winter. In that particular situation, we are going to expect Rasavaha Srotodushti. If the person is doing more amount of the cycling itself, then we are going to expect Astivaha Srotas affliction in due course of time. So in this way, Vata Prakopa, dosha increasing vihara, that may be responsible for the increase of the or the affliction of the Srotas as such. Regarding the another aspect, dosha increasing vihara. So here, when the person is having the consumption of this particular substance and he is developing the clinical presentation like that, then we are going to expect pitta dosha increase. That too, in the annavaha srotas, we are going to infer. So this particular example, the person is going to consume the all the substances, then we are going to expect increase of tridosha in the body. That too, there will be affliction of annavaha srotas we are going to observe. So here, the annavaha srotas affliction, that too, there will be pitta and kapha dosha increase we are going to observe. Next, regarding the dhatu vigunata. So the one which is considered to be virodhaka swabhava, not viparita. So here there is the one example is being given. There are three people who are consuming the dadhi. First person is going to consume only one plate. Second person is going to consume two plates of curds, and third person is going to consume three plates of curds. In these situations, we are going to expect affliction of medo dhatu in due course of time. But in the person A, affliction of medo dhatu may be milder, whereas in the second case, the affliction of medo dhatu will be moderate, and in the third case, the affliction of medo dhatu will be to the maximum extent. Why? So whenever if you think about this is having this Snigdha guna in the body. So this is considered to be person C will be having the exposure to maximum amount of Snigdhata with that of the other two individuals. So this is how we are going to expect the Medo Dhatu affliction in due course of time. So this is the example Dhatu Vigunata. So here we are going to expect Raktavaha Srotas affliction in due course of time. So the Ushna, Tikshna, etc. they are similar to that of the what do you say that the Pitta, then Snigdhata also. Then we are going to expect the affliction of Rakta, Vaha, Srotas, we are going to observe in due course of time. To sum up, Samanya Srotodushti Karana are being mentioned as Aharashta Viharashta Yahasyad Dosha Gunehi Samaha Dhatubir Vigunashchapi Srutasam Satradushakaha. The Ahara and Vihara, that is diet and regimen, which leads to the abnormal increase of dosha in the body, and ahara and vihara, which is actually afflicting the dhatu, leading to the dysfunction of the dhatu present in the body. So they are considered to be samanya srotodushti karana. Dear ANA community members, that was the what is the topic of discussion we have discussed it today. What are the major key takeaways from today's discussion mentioned in the comment box below? What is the one video that you'd like to hear in the coming days in this particular channel mentioned in the comment box below? And spread this particular video to maximum number of Nidana learners so that we can make a huge movement out of this particular small message. Something more in the next video. Thank you.